Silakan. Ya, ya, ya.
Nggak ada dengar, enggak.
Melalui teknik pengoptimalannya yaitu berdasarkan pada waktu
Untuk tetap menjaga ketenangan agar sidang berjalan hingga selesai. Profesor Sofian mohon instruksi sidang terbuka disertasi Polisi Doktor Profesor atas nama Sofian dengan NIM BEP 19268 dengan promotor yang kami hormati Profesor Dr. Haji Suhaidi MA PhD Guru Besar UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi dengan promotor yang kami hormati Dr. Muhammad Khalidi FPD dosen pasca sarjana UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi dengan judul disertasi The Effect of Machine-Oriented Leadership as Characteristics and Formal Authority System on the Popularity of Private Islamic Senior High School in Jambi Province. Rabu, 12 Maret 2025, dimulai. Tim peruji, Ketua Sidang yang terhormat, Profesor Dr. Haji Ahmad Syukri SSMAD, Guru Besar dan Dekan Fakultas Dakwah UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi. Sekretaris yang kami hormati, Dr. Wahyu Fitria FPD, Sekretaris Program Studi Master Tadris Bahasa Inggris Pasca Sarjana UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi. Penguji eksternal yang kami hormati, Profesor Dr. Haji Badruddin MAD, CIIQA CAN, Guru Besar UIN Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung. Penguji kehormatan yang kami muliakan, Bapak Ayub Mursalin MA PhD, Wakil Rektor Bidang Akademik Kelembagaan UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi. Penguji utama eksternal yang kami hormati, Profesor Samsu MPD PhD, Guru Besar UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi. Penguji kedua yang kami hormati, Dr. Diana Rusli FPD, Wakil Dekan Bidang Akademik dan Kelembagaan Fakultas Adat dan Humayon UIN Sultan Hasanuddin Jambi. Sidang dimulai. Selanjutnya, sidang dipimpin oleh Ketua Sidang. Kepada Bapak, kami silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Yang sama-sama kita hormati dan muliakan para tim penguji sidang ujian yang terbuka disertasi Saudara Noviriani. Dalam hal ini bertindak sebagai ketua sidang adalah saya sendiri, Profesor Dr. Haji Ahmad Syukri SSMAG, dengan sekretaris sidang Ibu Dr. Wahyuni Fitria MPD. Yang kita hormati dan muliakan serta amat terpelajar sebagai promotor Bapak Prof. Dr. Haji Suhaidi MA PhD, ya, sekaligus penguji pada kesempatan ini. Yang kita hormati dan muliakan serta amat terpelajar co-promotor Bapak Dr. Muhammad Taridi MPD Yang kita hormati dan muliakan serta amat terpelajar, penguji eksternal kita Bapak Prof. Dr. Haji Badrudin MAG, CIDGA, CIEM dari Bandung. Yang kita hormati dan muliakan serta amat terpelajar, penguji kehormatan Bapak Dr. Bapak Ayub Mursalin MA PhD. Yang kita hormati dan muliakan serta amat terpelajar sebagai penguji internal Bapak Prof. Samsul MPD PhD. Yang kita hormati dan muliakan sebagai penguji Ibu Dr. Diana Rojalin M.Hum, selanjutnya pengelola ujian, dan hadirat keluarga besar dari Saudara Nofiriani yang sempat hadir pada kesempatan ini. Untuk resminya, mari kita buka sidang ujian terbuka disertasi atas nama Novi Riani, NIM DMP 19268 dengan mengucapkan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Selanjutnya kepada Saudara Nofriani untuk bisa menyampaikan disertasinya, hasil disertasinya dengan judul The Effect of Achievement-Oriented Leadership Test Characteristics and Formal Authority System on Goal Clarity of Private Islamic Senior High School in Jambi Province. Dengan alokasi waktu lebih kurang 7 sampai 10 menit. Dipersilakan.
Stop aja. Stop, jangan diulang. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udzu billahi min sururi anfusina may yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudhlilhu fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh la nabiyya ba'da. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. The Honorable Bapak Profesor Dr. Haji Ahmad Syukri SSMAG as the Chief of Dissertations Defense, The Honorable Ibu Dr. Wahyuni Fitria MPD as the Secretary, The Honorable Bapak Prof. Dr. Haji Suhaidi MA PhD as Promotor, The Honorable Bapak Dr. Muhammad Taridi MPD as Co-Promotor, The Honorable Bapak Prof. Dr. Haji Badrudin MAG, CIIQA, CEAM, Bapak Ayub Mursalin MA, PhD, Bapak Prof. Samsu MPDI, PhD, and Ibu Dr. Diana Roselyn M. Hum as examiners, and all audiences. I'm Noviryani. I am from Islamic Education Management students. In this special occasion, I would like to present my dissertation by the title, The Effect of Achievement-Oriented Leadership, Task Characteristic, and Formal Authority System on Goal Clarity of Private Islamic Senior High School in Jambi Province. Okay, in this research, there are 4 variables. I divide it into 2 variables, dependent variable and independent variables. For dependent variable is goal clarity, and independence variables are achievement-oriented leadership, task characteristic, and formal authority system. So for dependent variable goal clarity refers to the end of the goal of work carefully described and well defined. So for independence variable is achievement-oriented leadership is a leadership with path goal theory, where the leaders set high performance goal, encourage motivation, and supporting subordinate in achieving the goal clarity, especially in education. So for the task characteristic is work design. Task characteristic plays a crucial role in shaping how job is structured. And the last one is formal authority system. Formal authority system is a system within an organization that determine who make decisions, give order, and supporting and manage work based on the clear structure and rules. So this is the quantitative research with survey method. This dissertation consists of 5 chapters. Number 1, introduction. The second one is review of related literature. And the third one is research method. And the fourth, result. And the last one is conclusion. For the first background of the problem, according to Sawyer, there are 5 indicators of goal clarity. The first one, duties and responsibilities. The second one is task, goal, and objective. The third one is expected work result. And number 4, a relation between individual work and objective. And the last one is aspect of work that lead to the positive evaluation. So, that's the next. So, Islamic So, Islamic education institutions, if the school implemented those goal clarity, of course, the quality superior graduates for the output. So it enhances the teacher performance, motivation, learning effective, and supporting the subordinate to achieve the goal clarity, especially in education. So finally, the progress of nation. So based on the first survey or first observation, I used the area sampling. It represented for the central, west, and east. For the central PKP Al Hidayah, the lowest score for those indicators is task, goal, and objective. It is aligned with interview that improving of the quality teacher is still minimum. So for the second place, Din Al Anwar, the indicator is also task, goal, and objective, and it is aligned with the interview that using computer hasn't been maximally used by the teacher and the students. So for the last location, Dinia, the lowest score indicator is aspect of work that lead to the positive evaluation. It is aligned with the interview that the leader hasn't consistently in the functions of management in the school. So the contributions, this research, there are two contributions for the theoretical and practical. The theoretical contribution, this study expands the leadership strategies and theory in Islamic schools. But for the practically contributions, these findings can be applied by the head master, especially in Islamic education. So we go on to the formulations of the problem. I stated here, number 1 to 10 example, is there any significant effect on the achievement-oriented X1 on goal clarity S4 of private Islamic senior high school in Jambi province, and so on. So for the second chapter, I use Fred Luton's model. There are 10 variables that factors that influence outcome. Here, the Fred Luton's model, there are 4 variables, but I use only one, goal clarity. So for the 10 variables that influence the outcome, I use only 3. Number 1, achievement-oriented leadership. Number 2, task characteristic. And the third one is formal authority systems. So we go on to the chapter 3, the research method. This research is quantitative research with survey method, and the population 2065 teachers, and the sample it represented the area because I use area sampling, and the total for all of those teachers, 120 teachers. So for technique of collecting data, I use a questionnaire and documentation. For the questionnaire, I use a validity test and reliability test. And also I consult with the validators. So the last one, technique of analyzing data, descriptive analysis, testing requirement analysis, and inferential statistic analysis. I use mean, median, mode, standard deviation, normality testing, homogeneity testing, and linearity testing. So for hypothesis testing, I use t-test and f-test, and also linear regression. So I stated there are so many previous studies that relevant in this research. For Nella, I'm sorry, I cannot see the slide. Excuse me to see the name. Neha Belamkonda et al. to 2021. The title is Goal Clarity, Trust in Management and Intention to Stay, the Mediating or Role of Work Engagement. The similarity is SMS variable goal clarity, but the differentiation between this research, of course, the other variables, and this focus only qualitative research. For the second, Khairul Azman et al. 2021. The title is The Achievement-Oriented Leadership Model in the Development of the Malaysian Nation State. The similarity of this research is SMS achievement-oriented leadership, and this focus only for the Malaysian nation state, and it is larger than this research. Number 3, Edmond C. Stezik, 2021, probing the links between workforce diversity, goal clarity, and employee job satisfaction in public sector organization. Of course, the similarity is this research is goal clarity variable, and the differentiation between this research is this focuses in public sector organization. So the next number, Sune Park and Sung Jo Choi, 2020. The title is Goal Clarity and Public Employees Performance in Public Organization. The similarity, SMS goal clarity variables, but the difference in this research is this focus with the public organization. So Osunka et al. 2020. The title is Principal Participative and Achievement-Oriented Ethical Leadership Behavior as Correlate of the Teacher's Job-Related Stress in the Secondary Schools in Enugu State, Nigeria. The similarity for this research, SMS use achievement-oriented, but the difference, they focus ethical behavior, and this research is qualitative. So for the last one, Marike van der Hoek et al. 2018, goal setting in teams, goal clarity, and team performance in the public sector. The similarity, this research is goal clarity, and the difference is this focus on public sector. So we go on to the chapter 4. I put it the recapitulations of the result, number 1 until number 10. I concluded that the null hypothesis were rejected and alternative hypotheses were accepted because the score higher than T on or F table. So we go on to the last chapter, chapter 5, the conclusion. Overall, the achievement-oriented task characteristic formal authority system affect to the goal clarity of private Islamic senior high school in Jambi province. So we go on to the novelty. Most prior research had a focus on the leadership in general without examining the effect of the achievement-oriented leadership, and it is in the context of the Islamic school. So the second, the role of the task characteristic and formal authority system are often overlooked by the researcher. So the next novelty is the researcher rarely combine the variables of task characteristic and formality authority system on the goal clarity. So for the last one, this is especially for the context Islamic private Islamic schools. So it's supported with the PostViewer. I use PostViewer. It is developed by Leiden University, Netherlands. So the software is analyzed that the goal clarity, look at the distance, the goal clarity, there is effect, task characteristic, and also achieve formal authority system and achievement-oriented leadership. The researcher rarely or seldom use quantitative research and using the effect. So look at the distance of the effect is far from the goal clarity. So the second analyzing for overlay result, look at the bright one, the bright color one is yellow, between yellow and green. achievement-oriented leadership, it means that this variable is contemporary on the goal clarity variable. So for the last one, density visualization result, look at the darker one. The darker one is achievement-oriented leadership. It means that the variable still the researcher rarely do this variable on the goal clarity. So that's all from my presentation. I'm sorry if I have made mistake. Wallahu muwafiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes. Thank you for Promo Pemda Noviriani. You has explained your dissertation. Next, I will invite the external examiner, Bapak Prof. Dr. Haji Badrudin MA, IAIGA, GEAM. I will give you 15 minutes to question and promotion. Please.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dear esteemed and highly learned chairperson of the session, esteemed and highly learned chief promoter and co-promoters, esteemed and highly learned examiners and expert opponent, and my esteemed Promo Pemda sister. Allow me on this occasion to extend my congratulations to the Promo Pemda. Very well, Promo Pemda, I will pose several questions in this doctoral promotion examination, and I kindly ask you to answer them clearly. Okay. Based on your finding, what practical interventions or recommendation can be implemented by private Islamic senior high school in Jambi province to enhance goal clarity?
Okay, thank you, sir. My recommendations for the headmaster or principal, especially for private Islamic senior high school in Jambi province, the principal should adopt an appropriate leadership style, because if the principal adopts an appropriate leadership style, it enhances to the quality of the management school and the outcomes or educational outcomes.
Okay. And then how do you evaluate the potential effectiveness of this intervention within the existing cultural and structural context of the schools?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. How do you evaluate the potential effectiveness of this intervention within the existing cultural and structural context of the school?
Yes, sir. Okay. I evaluate for this context if the principals adopt the appropriate leadership style, tasks are well managed, and formality authority systems effectively work. The impacts of that, of course, the goal clarity will be achieved as the planning. Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Novi. In your research, how did you identify and categorize relevant task characteristics? To what extent do these characteristics influence goal clarity And are there specific task characteristics that have more dominant impact? Please.
Okay, for task characteristic, of course, for about the administration, so about the teaching learning process and the development of curriculum. If the employee or the teacher know the role or know the work as their role, it will be achieved in the goal clarity of education.
Okay, good. Can you explain the role of the formal authority system in the organizational structure of the school study?
Of course, based on the result, the first one is the figurehead or the role model. So the second one is the strong structure of the organization and the clear rules for that organization. That's
Okay.
about the
Okay.
formal authority.
And then how does this system interact with achievement-oriented leadership and task characteristic in influencing goal clarity?
How does?
How does this system interacts with achievement-oriented leadership and task characteristic in influencing goal clarity?
Yeah. Those variables, achievement-oriented leadership and task characteristic, formal authority system influence the goal clarity. Of course, the impact of that, the teacher performance, motivation, learning effectiveness, and improving the accountability for the supporting achievement the goal clarity of education.
Okay, excellent. Satu lagi in our bahasa, okay? Okay. Metode analisis apa yang Permapenda gunakan untuk mengevaluasi hubungan antara ketiga variabel independen, kepemimpinan berorientasi prestasi, karakteristik tugas, dan sistem otoritas formal dan dengan kejelasan tujuan. Lantas, bagaimana peneliti memastikan tidak ada bias atau multikolinearitas yang bisa mempengaruhi hasil analisis? Silakan.
Baik, izin menggunakan bahasa.
Siap, silakan.
Saya menggunakan analisis untuk variabel, beberapa variabel. Jika variabelnya satu terhadap dengan satunya, maka saya menggunakan t-test. Sedangkan secara bersamaan saya menggunakan f-test. Agar tidak bias, maka saya sebelum saya menguji atau menganalisis menggunakan t-test dan f-test, saya sudah melakukan yang namanya uji validitas dan reliabilitas, begitu pula juga konsultasi pada dua validators.
Okay, good, excellent. In conclusion, I would like to once again extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Permapenda. I also convey my best wishes for success and happiness to her extended family and all the distinguished guests present here today. Oke, saya sampaikan selamat Permapenda Ibu Novi Riani. Kami sampaikan salam bahagia untuk semua hadirin yang hadir, terutama jika ada keluarga besar. With that, I return the proceeding to the chairperson. Saya kembalikan kepada Yang Mulia pimpinan sidang. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for Dr. Haji Badruddin. Next, I invite the second examiner, the Honorable Mr. Ayub Mursalin, MA PhD. Dipersilakan.
Okay, thanks very much, Chairman. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
The Honorable Chairman and member of the Examination Committee, and then the the Honorable Supervisor and Co-Supervisor. There is Professor Ahmad Swaidi and Dr. Muhammad Taridi, and all audience. Thanks very much for taking this time to promote the result of the research of Pramavenda Madam Novriani. The first time I will to confirm to Pramavenda, where on page 13 you have mentions 10 formulation of research problems. The questions, are this formulation a research problem or research question?
Research question, sir.
Research question. So
Research
where is
question.
the research problem? What is the research problem for your research? Can you explain?
Uh,
I think this the important question for me. If you
pardon me,
can
sir?
answer the difference between research problem and research question, so I think it's enough for me.
As I stated in my dissertations, I use the formulation of the problem, no research question or no research problem, but I use formulation of the problem.
Ya, jadi apa research problemnya apa? What is your research problem? I think that ideally on one research only has one research problem to be solved or to be answered. That's right?
Yes, right. Yes, right, sir.
Yes, right. Yes, right.
Okay. So where is the research problem? We can resolve or answer the research problem with some question research. Some
Oh, I
research
see.
question.
The research problem or the research questions is how do the achievement-oriented leadership task characteristic and formal authority system on the goal clarity of private Islamic senior high school.
Oke, jadi bagaimana leadership tadi ya bisa mempengaruhi terhadap perkembangan untuk ini ya sekolah privat ya, sekolah swasta ya.
Swasta. Madrasah
Dari
alias
situ.
swasta.
Oke, coba saya tadi belum mendengarkan secara gamblang ya terkait dengan apa ya latar belakang penelitian Anda. Jadi mengapa sih kita memilih terkait dengan penelitian ini? Nah, jadi kan kalau dalam sebuah penelitian biasanya ada latar belakang yang memotivasi kita untuk meneliti ini. Saya belum bisa mendapat gambaran secara komprehensif tadi itu. Nah, biasanya kita kalau meneliti itu ada research gap ya, ada research gapnya itu. Bisa menjelaskan nggak research gapnya apa?
Bisa, Pak.
Ya, can in English or in Indonesia?
Okay. Based on the previous study or based on the relevant study, there is a correlationship between leadership and goal clarity. As stated, I wrote in the background of the problem. The researcher by I'm sorry, I will see because there are so many researcher here. Conducted by Tanvin Ahmed, Yang Jun, Yang Hong Juan, Salman Mahmud. They stated that there is a correlation between leadership and the goal clarity. However, beside that, the research conducted by Muhammad Mustafa Razik et al. They stated there is no mediations leadership with the goal clarity. So there is a gap research between them. Then I put it two variables about the task characteristic and formal authority system that influence the goal clarity. That's a gap research, sir.
Oke.
Jadi
Biasanya itu satu ya. ya sebuah penelitian disertasi itu ingin menghasilkan sebuah solusi, sebuah jawaban atau sebuah problem solving ya. Nah, kira-kira dari penelitian Anda ini apa tawaran yang bisa diberikan untuk meningkatkan ya efektivitas sebuah lembaga pendidikan swasta ya, untuk meningkatkan kualitasnya dan sebagainya.
As I stated before,
Ya.
not only the leadership style will influence to the goal clarity. So I incorporating about task characteristic. That's the factor influence to the goal clarity, and also the formal authority system is the part of to achieve the goal clarity. So therefore, I stated in the gap research, there are two variables. Exactly, there are three variables that influence in goal clarity, not only leadership style.
Okay, I think it's enough for me. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you
Thank you, sir.
and your family. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think enough for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Ayub Mursalin, MA PhD. Next, I invite third examiner, the Honorable Prof. Samsu, MPDI, PhD. Please. Hello, Prof. Samsu. Are you ready?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Thank you for the moments. The Chairman, Mr. Professor Dr. Haji Ahmad Syukri SS MEG, Secretary Dr. Wahyuni Fitria MPD, and promoter and co-promoter Professor Dr. Haji Syuaidi MA PhD and Dr. Muhammad Taridi MPD. The external examiner today, Mr. Professor Dr. Haji Badruddin MEG, CIEQA, CEAM, and then internal examiner Ayub Mursalin MA PhD, and then Dr. Diana Roselyn M. Home, and the administrator. Thank you for the moment. Okay, Novi Riwani, are you well today? Are you fine today?
I'm pretty well, sir.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations to you to attend this step, the final examination today. And then as the external and internal examiner before, so I'm going to ask you, maybe there are 7 questions to you today. Maybe you can explain us what are the Grand Tour's finding and how can Grand Tour become a research variable? It is the first my question to you.
Okay, sir.
In the first chapter, maybe you can explain about that. Do you understand what
Yes,
I
sir.
mean? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Beginning from I see the phenomenology is from 185 private Islamic school in Jambi province, only 3 schools got accreditation A. So after that, I observe in those locations they implemented the indicators of the goal clarity, but there is still minimum for those indicators. There are 2 indicators, the lowest, or there is only 1 indicator for the lowest. So after that, I want to examine this theory from the Fred Luton model. what are the variables that influence to the goal clarity. So I use Fred-Lutton model. So I took the theory or the variables about the leadership style, especially achievement oriented. So for the task characteristic and formal authority system that influence the outcome. The outcome is goal clarity. So
It means, according to your explanation before, it means the reason why do you get the variables to be absorbed in this your dissertation is according to the A accreditation. It is the background, right?
yes, sir, because the same characteristic.
Not obeying the goal clarity.
Based on the goal clarity, so after that I observe in those location.
But what are the relationship between goal clarity and A accreditation at here?
Of course, the goal clarity refers to the end of the goal of work that carefully described and well defined. And goal clarity also can motivate the subordinate or employees to achieve the goal of education.
Okay, A accreditation, it is the result how to offset for the other for the each indicators. But goal clarity is mentality how to make our job well. There is no relationship.
For the process, the indicators that I stated as like Sawyer, yes, no, but for the results, one of the elements that the good quality is got the accreditation A.
Is there any relationship between the goal clarity?
Yes, sir, because
goal
after
clarity
we
is one of the standard. Goal clarity is one of the standard. Which one do you want to absorb in this? But accreditation is result of the standard by external institution, for example, institution. Yeah, it is to different kind. I mean, there is not a relationship. Yes, it is the goal of our institution, but goal clarity is the standard of the school. Yeah, goal clarity is the imaging how to reach, how to do. But A accreditation grade is the result of the standard should be done as the goal. Do you know what I mean?
yes, sir, but I mean in my dissertation, if the organizations applied the indicators of the goal clarity for those institutions, the impact of that, of course, significantly influence to the learning effectiveness, the teacher performance, and the student learning outcomes. After that, if those influence to the student learning outcomes and also and so on, it is the impact after they get accreditations. That their institution will get A because the accreditation based on the administrations about teaching learning process and learning effectiveness and teacher performance and so on.
How do you know like that? Because according to the collecting data, nothing the observation. Just interview and then documentation and one page.
Yeah, questionnaire and documentation.
Questionnaire,
Questionnaire and
documentation, and
documentation.
instrumentation. Nothing observational. How do you get the data from the field?
I stated before in the background of the problem for the first observation and the best on phenomenology. So for the result, yes, that's right. I only use a questionnaire for the result.
In the research, the researchers should be come to the location, to observe what the activity, and the milieu of the field of your research, because there is no one criterion about the collecting data by observations here. Why? My question, why?
Actually, when I did the research, after I got the result, the questionnaire, I observed with I interviewed with some teachers, but I didn't put in the discussion for the result of interview.
It means you just interview the teacher over there, not come to the school, right?
Come to the school, sir.
It is the second data from the teacher. The first data is how to collect the data from the field by researcher. Yeah, it means observation is the most important in the qualitative perspective, even though in the quantitative. But in the quantitative, just to
support the result.
see the milieu and the respondent over there. What are the activities? Yeah, it should be edited here in this your dissertation, the observation. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Secondly, how significant is the research to goal clarity? According to your grand tour finding. How significant?
Significance of the research, sir?
The research to goal clarity, yes.
Okay.
Because as we come to the field, the location, the research location, there are many problems. Yeah, not one problem. So may ask to you, how significant the research to goal clarity?
Okay, sir. These findings can be applied by the headmaster or principal, especially for private Islamic senior high school, except those school that I mentioned 3 locations just now, because there is 185 schools in Jambi province. So maybe I hope that the headmaster or principal can be implemented the goal priority of the organization, especially in education. Maybe they can put how to work the task characteristic and how to make a system of the formal authority.
I mean, after you study, research, the effect of achievement-oriented leadership, task characteristic, and formal authority system. Yeah, we want to know about the significance of the goal clarity, effective from the third variables before.
Yeah, this study expands for the goal clarity theories, of course, to support the achievement of the goal institution or education. So after that, these findings or these results can be guided to be implemented to their organization or institution to achieve their goal clarity of organization.
Okay, next question. This is the two question. Next, on page 12 Romans, the data should be updated. Yeah. On page 12 Romans, the data should be updated because there were no examiner there, right? The rector is Zainul Hamdi. But right now, our rector is the new rector today.
Okay,
And
sir.
then, yes, and then there is no one examiner there, right? For example, the first,
I see.
the second, the third, the fourth examiner, yeah, nothing there. Okay, you must correct it
Okay, sir.
because it is the old data. Yeah, the old data. After you finish your final examination today, our rector was Cheng for the other Cheng.
May I confirm, sir?
Yes.
When I collected or register the dissertations
It
about
is
the
just a suggestion to you for
I see.
correcting
I see, sir.
after this. Yeah.
I see, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next, whose theory do you use on for variables you use in this research? As you know, there are 4 variables. For example, achievement oriented, task characteristic, formal authority system, and goal clarity. Which one of the theory do you use in this variables?
Okay, I use the Fred-Luton's model for those variables: achievement-oriented leadership, task characteristic, formal authority system, and outcome goal clarity. Just now I stated in the slide, there are 10 variables that influence the outcome. So I took 3 variables that influence to the goal clarity. So I use Fred-Luton model.
Luton model for all
Yes.
variable,
All variables.
not different researcher.
In the same model theory, Fred-Luton model, but for the specific one, I use others.
What does the Luton say about the goal clarity?
Yes, it is
That
about
you state in this your thesis dissertation.
Yes, it is about the organizational behavior. So the Fred-Luton's model said the goal clarity can motivate a subordinate to achieve the goal. Clarity.
So what is the novelty of your research? Different Lutons. That's the new model or model theory. You should be exposed in this your doctor accreditation.
Okay, for general, the novelty of this research, of course, in the context the Fred-Luton models and the other researcher previous study, they focus on the company, public sector, and the management as general. But in my dissertations, it is the context for Islamic school, especially for private Islamic school.
Okay, next question. How do you convince from the presentation of the result of your research? There are T, F, and PET analysis tests. Can you convince me which are the result of the PET analysis on which page? Because along your result narration, I just know the TF test analysis. And how about PET analysis?
The designs of PET analysis, like as Fred Luton's model theory, there is a line to the achievement X1. Also task characteristic, there's a line to formal authority system, and directly to the goal clarity.
On which page?
Can
you show me on which page you state like this?
I stated in the research method, chapter 3.
On page.
But for the result, I stated hypothesizing testing, page 179, 180, 100. Yeah.
It is hypothesis.
Yes,
it
sir.
Is
hypothesis
and
testing.
How about PET analysis?
But the structure, I put it on the page 179 and 180. That's about the PET analysis figure.
You state here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, thank you very much for your explanation, and then good luck for you. And I think that's all my question to Noviriani, and then I think enough. I send to Mr. Chaiman. Thank you. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, the Honorable Prof. Samsu, MPDI PhD. Next, we invite for examiner the Honorable Dr. Diana Rosalyn M. Hum. I will give you 10 minutes to question and promotion.
Thank you, Chairperson. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Honorable the Chairperson, Professor Dr. Haji Ahmad Sukri, SSMAG. Honorable the Secretary today, Dr. Wahyuni Fitria, MPD. Honorable Promoter and Co-Promoter today, Professor Dr. Haji Suaidi, MA, PhD, and Dr. Muhammad Taridi, MPD. Honorable External Examiners, Professor Dr. Haji Badruddin, MAG, IIKA, SIM. Honorable the Examiners, Ayub Mursalin, MA, PhD. Honorable the Examiners, Professor Samsu, MPD, PhD. Okay, the happy one is Novi Riani. Are you ready, Novi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Novi. There are so many suggestions and then also questions from the examiners today. And then I will ask you a little bit about your dissertation. The first, we start from your abstract. Okay, I can accept your abstract, but there is a small thing that you miss here. You miss the main theory. Okay, when I read it and then I see, yeah, there is the problem and then the purpose of your research, and also there is methodology and then the finding, but you miss your main theory. Okay, the first thing you should talk about your problems and then the purpose of your research, and then after that should be the main theory. after the theory, methodology, and then finding. Okay, you can revise that. Okay, and then in the page 4, okay, page 4, there is the word. You can open page 4. Okay, this one. Okay, the human resources in the second paragraph, human resources. And then also there is the close advanced organizations and then slash companies. And then under it also there is organization and then slash institution, right? Because this is dissertation and then use formal language, so forbidden for you to use slash. Okay, so your advanced organizations or companies or organization or institution. Okay, just
Thank you, ma'am.
revise it. Okay, and then page 7. I want to know your comment about this one, page 7. Okay, this one, page 7. Okay, at the first line in page 7, you wrote about their education in Jambi Models province has not yet reached the ideal stage. So I want to know, what do you mean by the ideal stage here?
Excuse me, ma'am, what paragraph?
The first line
Oh,
at the first page. Sorry, the first line at the first page 7.
okay.
Okay, you wrote education in the Jambi model province has not yet reached the ideal stage. So I want to know, what do you mean by the ideal stage here?
Okay, before I stated that the Jambi model province hasn't yet reached the ideal stage. Based on the data, the recapitulations of basic data on the private Islamic senior high school in Jambi province, we got from 185 school in Jambi province about the result of the accreditations assessment. From 185, only 3 private Islamic senior high school got A. Difference with the public school. That's I wrote that still hasn't yet the ideal stage.
Okay, it's mean that according to you, it should be all of the schools should be get the accreditation A or others.
Excuse me, ma'am.
According to you, all of the schools should be have the standard accreditation or not.
Okay, for these conditions, now we one indicator to the look the quality of the institutions we see from the accreditation.
Okay. Okay, I can accept this one. Okay, please, now in page 10. Okay, now in page 10, the study will be at page 10. You can get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Page 10. Okay. The paragraph, right? The study will be at, right? Okay, Novi, because this is formal language, so maybe you can playing the phrase and or playing the clause. Okay, so better for you to use the study were conducted in blah blah blah. It's more good, I think. Although the study were be at is not false, but this is a formal language, so please use the study were conducted in blah blah blah.
Thank you,
That
ma'am.
belongs to the grammar. But
Thanks.
overall is good. Your grammar is more better than before. I like to read your dissertation. Okay, another question. The last one maybe because my the chairperson give me the last question is I want to know how does achievement-oriented leadership influence goal clarity in private Islamic high school?
Okay, with the strong or the suitable or appropriate leadership style, especially achievement-oriented, can influence the goal clarity of the institutions because, as we know, the strong or the appropriate leadership style influence the teacher performance and the motivation, learning effectiveness, and encourage the innovation to the employees or the teacher, and improve the accountability of those management's goal.
Okay, maybe the last question. I want to know how formal authority system moderate the relationship between achievement-oriented leadership and goal clarity in private Islamic high schools.
Okay, if we apply the formal authority system effectively, of course, it support the achievement oriented leadership style to the process of the goal clarity of institution.
Okay, I think it's enough. I will give it back to chairperson. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Diana. Next, I inform you with your first advisor, the Honorable Prof. Dr. Haji Swaidi MA PhD, to question and promotion. Please.
Well, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Congratulations, Nopiriani, that you have reached this stage. Despite the number of challenges that you have faced, but today, in a few minutes to come, you are going to get your doctor or PhD. Congratulations for that. I might not ask you a question, but there are a number of things I would like to tell you, and I think I have already told you earlier that in this kind of presentation, it is not khutbah, so you are not going to waste your time because you have limited time. So in your future career, academic career, that make sure that you know about this. Second of all, when you are conducting your quantitative research, you are testing your hypothesis. So the question should be, what kind of hypothesis do you have? Okay, what do you want to test? When you are conducting your qualitative research, you are questioning a research question, which is based on problems. A PhD or a doctor cannot avoid to answer this clearly. So please make sure that you know about this. Okay, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Your research is quantitative, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So you are testing a hypothesis. You might narrow it down to a number of hypotheses, but you want to have a general hypothesis, main hypothesis. Just in the case of qualitative research, you are going to have a main research questions, which can be narrowed down to a number of research questions when you are going to field to collect your data. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Number two, I have already told you a couple of times. When you are writing your report of research in a foreign language, which is language, it is not your mother language, please make sure that you follow the correct grammar. I found there are a number of problems here. You still have a number of tense form. Say, for example, on page acknowledgement, you are still doing your you are still writing. We are examining you right now, and you're still writing. You're still correcting. You're still revising. So you use simple tense. You are not using past tense. Okay. Number two, there are a number of sentence verb and subject agreement. Sometimes you use he and she. Sometimes you use they. Sometimes you use his instead of her. So please make sure that before you send to publication, make sure that you correct this. And before that, you can send it me back in order to make sure this what a grammatical errors are corrected. There are a number of places that I noticed just now that I missed reading that. So please make sure this is you are going to correct this all. And the last one, when you are not sure what are you doing, when you are not sure the question of someone, you can ask he or she to repeat the question. Okay, but make sure that when you do not understand the question and you cannot get it, tell him or her. Okay, sometimes there are questions make you confused. You cannot answer that. Instead of answering the question, you are yourself confused with that question. So make sure that in order to show that you are now a doctor or a PhD, you can get it? Okay.
Yes.
So I think Mr. Chairman of this dissertations oral examination, I would like to promote this very diligent students of PhD of Pasca Sarjana Winjambi, and I am very happy to promote her to get a doctorate. And it is not easy to write a thesis in language which is not ours. So I can understand that despite there are a number of grammatical errors there, but because this is not our language, and she herself did not study her master's or undergraduates in a foreign country, so I can understand that. Although this thesis is going to be read by readers of a mother tongue or mother language. So I'm very happy to promote her to get her doctor. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the examiners, particularly our external examiner. Is he still there? Oh, not anymore. Okay. No, external examiner.
Yeah.
Not here anymore. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for everything. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Prof. Dr. Sadi MA PhD. Yeah, he has promoted Vendano Iriani. Next, I inform you which your second officer has to examiner to question and permission. The Honorable Dr. Muhammad Laididi, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
In loud, please, sir.
There is no video, sir.
Oh, there's no video. Okay. Offline.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This Algerian I can see from this one. Okay, I think that I start.
I cannot hear very clearly. Whether it's my problem or we have all the problem. I cannot hear very clear.
Sorry, yeah. Still mute. Yeah, actually, I have question and one suggestion or feedback. But maybe into question, I have one recommendation or confirmation. In page 188, 185, 160, 86, 191, 195, 198, 200, 201, 204, and 216. Is that right? Yeah. That's for your summary as the result of your finding. But in quantitative research, actually, we call this like conclusion. But I can see from your summary, it is still uncohesive sentence. So that's why this is recommendation for you. I have a feedback for you to rewrite down about the sentence. As usual, we can say that it is like you say about the concluding and then you conclude and then make what is that the relate between one indicator to indicator. For example, I can read your, sorry. You always write about a sentence based on this criteria. Yeah. Each page, you write this one for the last paragraph. So I hope that you can change by this sentence because it is very important for you. I just read. After conducting a t-test statistical analysis, the result indicate that t obtained value exceed the critical t value at 0.05 significance level, and it can be concluded that the null hypothesis is null or rejected, leading to the acceptance of the alternative hypothesis. This confirm that achievement-oriented. I make this for the first hypothesis, and then you can go to hypothesis 10, because this from 1 to 10 hypothesis, right? So the same sentence you make like I just mentioned, but you make a difference only in the hypothesis, result, right? I try to read once again. This confirm that achievement-oriented leadership X1, because it is in hypothesis 1, directly influence goal clarity X4. This finding align with the SPSS conclusion as you use SPSS. But if you know use this application, you don't need to write it down. As shown in table blah blah blah. That's all. Okay, and this is feedback. But the second, I would like to reconfirm about you in page 121 and 122. As I reminded about what we have in the closed examination, ya, ujian tertutup kemarin, I tried to confirm about, actually in your hypothesis, you have to make a reconfirmation about justification of each hypothesis. I mean that, for example, you can see in 121 and 22, after you make the formulation of the hypothesis, you have to clarify this by using, like, I make an example. For each null is rejected if the test obtained value is greater than t table value with significant level of 0.05. It means that you have to clarify to the readers in order the readers easy to understand about what you have the formulation at the end of the result, right? And hypothesis alternative is accepted. That's the, what's that, a comparison between if the t obtained is greater than t statistic table, I mean. This interpretation confirms that there is a significant effect on achievement-oriented X1 or goal clarity X4. This is only for example, but you can go to the next hypothesis, okay? So the question is not question, but this reconfirmation. And my question is, as you have already wrote about your result in novelties, as I shown in VIOS, right? But I still eager to note about your clarification about among the novelties, which of the new development would you recommend highlighting for the leaders of the private or public senior high school? This is you responsible to answer this time. Yeah, please. This question, I read once again. Among the novelties, you got already novels, right? Which of the new development would you recommend highlighting for the leaders of a private or public senior high school? I mean, leader here, maybe the principal, yeah? Okay.
Okay, I suggest to the leaders or the principals or the headmaster for private Islamic senior high school, especially from these findings. If the strong leadership, especially achievement-oriented leadership style, the organization will get the achievement as the planning.
Yeah, so okay. I tried to remind you novelties. What are novelties? You got it here.
As general.
Yeah.
The most prior research and focus on the leadership in the general. But in my research, examining the effect of the specific one, achievement-oriented style.
Okay, I want you to point to the highlight. So you try to make an highlight which of the novelties, I mean. So I didn't find here. Okay, this is only for recommendation maybe. If you think that it is not need, yeah, it's up to you because I just want to know about your reason. Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes, thank you for Dr. Taridi has question and promotes your Pramodipata Noviriani. Kami akan bersidang untuk menetapkan nilai dari ujian Saudara Noviriani. Ya, sidang kita skor lebih kurang 7 menit.
Sidang diskors, tiap ujian menggunakan berapa kali bayar. Saya setiap kali kami silakan untuk menjalankan kedua sidang.